everyone is doing well. We thank God for our lives. So it's day 5 of our 12 days of Christmas. And today we are going to be making sausage rolls, okay? Well, it's my take on pigs in blankets, okay? So, well, in this case, we're going to say cows in blankets because we're using beef instead of pork, right? So these are very delicious. Yeah, they are like meat pie, okay? But instead of the meat filling, we just put in some bacon wrapped around sausages, okay? So here is our sausages, beef sausage, and here is our streaky bacon, which we are going to wrap around the sausages, okay? So first of all, I decided to cook the sausages for a bit, okay? So just put it in a frying pan, no oil, nothing, because the oils that are going to come out of this, you won't even believe it. So once that is cooked, we just cut it into 4 pieces, okay? Because you're going to be making it a bit small. So I'll make a few bigger and then the rest are going to be small, okay? So as you can see me do that, I'm just wrapping a bit of the bacon, streaky bacon, around the sausages, okay? So you wrap it around like that and then you put it aside. You wrap it around like that. So this is one of the big ones. So you just wrap one long one full one, wrap it around, and that is it, okay? So next we're going to be making our pastry. So this is my meat pie pastry. It is just delicious, okay? So I use Flora Battery. So if you're in the UK and you want to make meat pie, I will recommend using that batter, because for some reason I have tried meat pie. I've made meat pie for years. I've tried so many batters, including proper batter itself. But this, I find it to be very good. It makes it very crumbly, crunchy, beautiful. It's so rich. Normally meat pie, the ratio is 2:1. So when you use like 800 grams of flour, you're going to be using 400 grams of flour. But in this case, I use 800 grams of flour and 350 grams of butter, because that's how rich it is. Otherwise, you can't work with it. It will be just so rich. You can't roll it out. So yeah, so here I'm just trying to combine the butter and the flour. It's just simple. I'm not going to be adding any salt or anything, because the sausages and the bacon have lots of salt in it and it's lots of flavor. So you don't need any salt in your pastry. So I didn't put any salt in it. If you want more salt, you can put it in, your choice. Then I put just half a cup of water, or I'd say a quarter cup of water, because I use half a cup and I use half of that water. Yeah, so I think my calculation is right. So yeah, just to bring the dough together, just that, because the dough is already rich. So just a little bit of water will bring it together, depending on what butter you're using. So yeah, so once the mixture comes together, our dough will be ready for rolling. I'm not going to let it rest at all. I'm just going straight into it, just to roll it out, and yeah, we go on. So here, this is our dough, nice and soft and ready. So I'm going to be dividing it into 2, and I'm going to use half for the smaller sausage rolls and the other half for the big ones. So here I'm trying to roll it out into a big circle, maybe as big as the biggest circle on my work board, right? So yeah, I'll roll it out nicely and well, as nice as I can. So I'm using this pizza tray to cut the shape out. I don't need to, but I just wanted it to look a bit, neat. So that's why I put it there. So yeah, I've just gotten the excess from it, and then I will try and cut it into strips like you do pizza, but I don't think it really worked out well. You can see that I didn't get it right. Yeah, it wasn't equally, but then I tried to fix it, but I just too much work. So I just like, okay, let me just do it as it is. It's at the end of the day, we're going to be eating it. So yeah. So you cut it like that, as you see me do, like cutting pizza, and then we'll go on to the next step. So I'll show you how I'm going to be rolling out this. So you just take one segment of that dough, and then you pick one of our pigs in blanket or cow in blanket, then we roll it round. Yeah, we roll the dough round it. Okay, so one sausage and bacon like that, then you roll it round. It's just easy, very easy, right? If you're able to cut out your segments in equal parts, you're going to be getting a very uniform sausage rolls. Mine, I had big, I had small. big and small because of the way I cut it. It wasn't really in equal parts. Yeah, so once that is done, I use some milk, evaporated milk, to egg wash it. I don't know why I'm using milk and I'm calling it egg washing. Well, so that's what I used to egg wash it, so that when it bakes, it has this nice brown, crust. Yeah. So yeah, once that is done, I transferred it to a clean sheet, okay, because this, as you can see, that one is messed up with milk. So then we bake, okay. So that's, as that is baking, I divided the rest of my dough into 4 because I have 4 big sausages left, right? And I'm going to roll it out in the form of like a square. So a rough square is not going to be like a perfect square in that shape here. You roll it out as you see me do, then you put your sausage at the top of the sheet. So it just see it as this is a sheet, okay, a big square sheet, okay. So you put it at the top as you've seen me do. Yeah, then you cover it up, then you cut the bottom of the sheet as you see it, and then you roll it. So as you roll it, it's going to get in this beautiful design. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, as you see it right there. Yeah, it's just as I said, my take on sausage rolls. So sausage rolls that I've made it the way I want to make it. Hey, yeah. So once that is done, you egg wash that again with evaporated milk, and you put it in your oven for baking, and that is it. And this is really delicious. As I said, do not add salt to your flour. Do not add salt to your dough, because the salt that's going to come out from the baking and the sausages, you won't believe it. So please, and this is so good. So I hope you try it. I hope you love it. This Christmas, this holidays is going to be lovely if you can make this for your visitors. And so I tried to break it up for you to see. So that's how it looks like inside. Yeah. And as you can see, the pastry, I tried to break the pastry. The pastry is crumbly. Yeah. And this is the big sausage roll. Okay. So as you see, it's very nice and delicate. And as you break it, just breaks off because it's just beautiful. Okay. So you break it off like that, and you see that, the sausages it's resting in there. It's enjoying itself, and look at that pastry. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for staying with me. Tomorrow I'm going to be bringing you something else. So stay blessed and see you tomorrow. Bye.